For me, it was hell because all I felt was pain and sadness because I wasn't myself.
Yeah, I actually reconnected with some of my classmates from back then, and one was actually super happy to see me, and she told me that she never forgot about me and that she still loved me to this day, and so I was very happy about that, because during my final days up there, she was very supportive of me, and I was grateful to her for that. And of course, the other students remembered me, of course.
Well, that's great.
Because I was, in that school, I'm sort of like the OG of the class because I left.
Right.
I was supposed to graduate in 2020.
Really?
Mm.
Well, I graduated. I lost my diploma though. Don't tell my parents. I might be in some trouble, so I'm gonna stay in my dishwashing job for a while. Uh, I might have lost my diploma. Bitch, how the fuck did you lose your diploma? It's like that woman to her son. Bitch, how the fuck you suck dick on accident?
My dad is the most educated person I've ever seen because I think he's got like 1.5 million college degrees because the guy loves education. I even remember he went to college when I was younger. Keep in mind, he was in his 40s. I remember he went to college when I was younger, and he stayed for a while.
Really? Because he just loved education.
Yeah, he basically got those college degrees just for the hell of it.
Oh my god, I would not be able to do that.
Yeah, he's got a master's degree, and yeah, the old man's got a fucking master's degree, and he's got a bachelor's degree, and he's got another degree. Yeah, he's got like 3 different degrees. Like, he says he loves to learn, and I said, I wish I was like you, Dad.
I wish I was like that too. Can you imagine?
He loves school, and I hate school.
I kind of hate school for the homework. The days after school, me being able to record for people was the best days of my life, so I can tell people what it was about. Those are the best days ever.
When I went back to school when I was 16, I didn't go to a high school. I went to a technical college, and my instructor up there was
an ass.
Sort of, but he was only like 7 or 8 years older than me, and I asked him, do we have any homework? And he said, nah, I don't believe in homework. So he said, if you are going to do schoolwork, you're going to do it up here. So, and then he had a little event called the Third Thursday, which he called the Turn-Up Day.
Right.
And every third Thursday of the month, he would buy food for the class out of his own pocket, and we would quote turn up. So, which we didn't really turn up. All we did was like watch movies on the projector, and we would eat like McDonald's or some shit. And I think at one point he wanted to take the class bowling. So,
your teacher sounds awesome. I had an awesome teacher, which I think was gay. I don't know if he was gay to this day. I still don't know, but I think he was. This teacher opened me up and taught me to, stop being a little bitch about myself and actually, be my gamer self. So this guy, he was really strict, and he's kind of mad at me at some points because, me being autistic as fuck, talking to people, like, at one point he's like, Zach, shut the fuck up. And I'm like, I'm sorry, teach.
I remember,
he straight up, he swears at us. He literally swears. He doesn't give a fuck. Like, he'll tell us, like, Zach, shut the fuck up, or, hey, don't fucking do that. He swears.
That teacher, I showed him a meme, and it was a parody off of God's Plan.
Oh my
And
fucking
it
god! My brother plays that song almost all the time. Like he's like God's plan. I'm like, Joe, shut the fuck up about God's plan.
It was called God's Plan, the gay version.
Oh
And
my god!
if you look it up, it is super explicit. And I remember
Oh
showing
no!
I remember showing it to my teacher, and he held my phone up to his ear because I didn't want the other classmates to hear it. And when he hears it, he just looks at me with a big ass smile, and he just shakes his head, and he gives me my phone back and walks off.
Dude, I straight up, I used to do puns back when I was in high school because I love the fuck out of puns. I don't do them in my videos because I don't want people to get tortured, but I love the fuck out of puns, dude. If I have any chance to do a pun, I will fucking do it.
I love puns too.
I used to annoy the fuck out of Toast with puns. I don't do it to this day. I only do it like I really want to piss him off.
Has anybody told you you've got dry humor?
Why do you think I called myself dry? Because I have dry humor. My humor's so bad. So I called myself dry because I'm like, literally, my personality is so dry from other YouTubers. So I'm like, okay, I'm called dry. And like the videos, like the quality is like really crunchy. So that's why I called myself Dry Crunch. So I'm different from the rest. And I kind of like it that way because like people can like identify like, oh, hey, that's Dry Crunch. Like he just does that. It's like, why is his video shitty? Like that's just who he is. He talks himself through the videos. Like doesn't necessarily like have to get like good gameplay. Like it's good gameplay, but he just talks. I listen to these guys, right? For the Birds, this YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, all of them sounded like they were like high off their fucking asses. They're like high as a kite. They sound like cool people. I might want to do a collab with them at some point.
I remember one time I have this friend, and he gets high sometimes. And I remember one time I sent him a video of a meme, and he laughed so hard that he said that he couldn't breathe. And
that was basically me at the fucking You Got It Knuckles thing.
He started hyperventilating, and I said, "Dude, are you all right?" Hey, Rowan. Sorry, that was my grandpa.
Oh, I'm sure it was. Honestly, I kind of envy you for having a grandpa. I never got to know my grandpas.
Oh, really?
They both died before I was even born. My mom's father died when she was 3. My father's father died when he was 21. So I never got to meet them.
I got to know all of my both sides of my grandparents, both of them from each side, and one's dead right now, but the other 3 are still alive. Right. And my grandpa, the one that you just heard, did you hear him?
Yeah, I heard him.
Yeah, he's loud. He's super fucking loud. And I swear to God, that man is in better physical shape than I could ever dream of being.
Is he like...
He's in his 70s, and he could walk a mile with no problem.
Jesus Christ. My grandma could wish she could do that.
Yeah, my grandpa still works to this day. He hasn't retired.
I'm sure he hasn't. Physical shape, he's lucky.
I've met 2 of my great-grandparents. The first one that I don't remember because I was a baby was my maternal grandma's father. Right. And then the one that I do remember is my paternal grandma's mother.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I remember her.